Hello, Nidin Ediswella. Eba ne ma hu asem dia. And sometimes I told the boy say yet nas near dream ye ho.
Enyimde, imesiafo ye wo ye no dodoa. The menti ehun behia pa dead any day na ye be hia na ye zie ho ye ho komo.
Ye issues ne dia doso. Efri fie, ekwa edwumem, ekwa asore.
Die na opese ye nka ho asem ma o. Eya po mu din, za ofa ye na abrabọ ho, za ofa ye na namuntu ho. Efie nsensem, sikasem. Edie be mampemu agro. Ni na ye ka ho asem ma o.
Ensane santi na shi dwumedie na aba ama emma no. Ememe, amore mfi muso modie ewom.
Yeton safo de enye ne betena shi dwumezi no do na yezi ye ho nkomo ama ye na abrabọ no wetumpon
yetena sese ma yedidi ye ho nkomo efa aware ho yedidi ye ho nkomo efa yesikasem ho yetena se ayesan so adwendwen ye ho kwan befa so abatan obetumi amare wedwuma ene wo fie
she show oye the she show
she she the ladies chat room. It's all about us.
Have you checked your HIV status?
Ma check me do.
Ma check.
Ma check.
Ma check. Ma check. Ma check.
Ma check.
Ma check.
It's simple. Check your HIV status now. All these and more on Fast. Fast, showing soon on Ocean One TV.
Hello, Nidin Ediswella. Eba ne ma hu asem dia. And sometimes I told the boy say yet nas near dream ye ho.
Enyimde, imesiafo ye wo ye no dodoa. The menti ehun behia pa dead any day na ye be hia na ye zie ho ye ho komo.
Ye issues ne dia doso. Efri fie, ekwa edwumem, ekwa asore.
Die na opese ye nka ho asem ma o. Eya po mu din, za ofa ye na abrabọ ho, za ofa ye na namuntu ho. Efie nsensem, sikasem. Edie be mampemu agro. Ni na ye ka ho asem ma o.
Ensane santi na shi dwumedie na aba ama emma no. Ememe, amore mfi muso modie ewom.
Yeton safo de enye ne betena shi dwumezi no do na yezi ye ho nkomo ama ye na abrabọ no wetumpon
yetena sese ma yedidi ye ho nkomo efa aware ho yedidi ye ho nkomo efa yesikasem ho yetena se ayesan so adwendwen ye ho kwan befa so abatan obetumi amare wedwuma ene wo fie
she show oye the she show
she the ladies chat room. It's all about us. Hello, Nidin Ediswella. Eba ne ma hu asem dia. And sometimes I told the boy say yet nas near dream ye ho.
Enyimde, imesiafo ye wo ye no dodoa. The menti ehun behia pa dead any day na ye be hia na ye zie ho ye ho komo.
Ye issues ne dia doso. Efri fie, ekwa edwumem, ekwa asore.
Die na opese ye nka ho asem ma o. Eya po mu din, za ofa ye na abrabọ ho, za ofa ye na namuntu ho. Efie nsensem, sikasem. Edie be mampemu agro. Ni na ye ka ho asem ma o.
Ensane santi na shi dwumedie na aba ama emma no. Ememe, amore mfi muso modie ewom.
Yeton safo de enye ne betena shi dwumezi no do na yezi ye ho nkomo ama ye na abrabọ no wetumpon
yetena sese ma yedidi ye ho nkomo efa aware ho yedidi ye ho nkomo efa yesikasem ho yetena se ayesan so adwendwen ye ho kwan befa so abatan obetumi amare wedwuma ene wo fie
she show oye the she show
she the ladies chat room. It's all about us. welcome to today's program. She Jumedieno, Ocean 1 TV, live on Ocean 1 TV, Itre, Elmina, Central Region. Today we are here to talk about infertility. Infertility. And I mean, but your papa, I'm going to until we have our guest here, a doctor. In fact, he's a gynecologist. A gynecologist or more mutation and man your more war homes and seminarian. Until near ebe di nkita ho. Near share infertility, near my deba, and quite first way to me. So, more. Near also ya with me the boosty system nekakra. Until you try who you ever say. Yes, so Emma Mwakwaba eba Ocean 1 TV she Jumedieno eso. To say nya meka eno ye beka infertility ho asem. Na ye guest a ye wo ha eye gynecologist. E wo one of the renowned hospitals e wo Ghana ha. Ye be ma ono aye introduction. Wo be ko beka chere bia oye adwuma ne nyama omoye. Dr. Samuel Ajiman. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Dorothy, you are welcome.
Yes, welcome. Thank you.
Right hand of fellowship. You're welcome once again. We are indeed very happy. So on the cancer. Baby, he traveled all the way to this place. God bless you.
I'm also happy to be with you.
We thank God.
My greetings to your listeners and your viewers.
We've heard you. So we are going straight to our point. Yeah, can't infertility have infertility. Where can you say with you?
Infertility, chimu, Rebecca said, awa atria kwetri.
Awa atria
kwetri.
Okay. Nti say I can say ye hu name na and the den and ye infertility.
Say ye can infertility a and ye pache say oba ne bema atena afebako. Na otwi bia anyi kra no omuhiem be miensa. Na nyina achi no omo anye family planning. Omo so a ne also me bia omaye so awo no emma nyinsa ne ma ne infertility. So ne dikan so mutimi hiem at least 3 times a week. Na some ye ne sa so for 1 year. So obi an so share condom. This moye ne sa for 12 months. Na nyinsa yamba and you can say there's infertility.
Now 1 year now 1 year nkwa say na 2 years e bia na the next year na
so you are talking about the minimum.
The minimum time.
The minimum should be if after 6 months you don't see anything, you can talk to your doctor. Okay. But for us to start active investigation, it should be 1 year.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Doctor, no asambisa. In Pembe no when part of the world in ye won Ghana ha na ye won. In Pembe no ya mesiafo na wo say
yeah, one wait.
Yentumu and I now which in some bebre. Average the main for myself. Mona na water when I was it if urban a woman.
But a war a money from no a money be touchima and a Messia Benifoni to touchima. It was better 33% a man, another 33%. A female man, and another 33% both parties.
Okay.
So basically 50-50.
Okay. It has no 50-50.
Maybe more fun share be more.
So be no na obi wa one ire na tikoso nko hospital. No otifie. Ne yini be kwa fe be busumi achi e be hwede na Bema side.
Nti ya kan sa na ede ne nyama ekose infertility because nyankopon boy wan bo bia say bra na membe wo ye ka bible mu aye say ye wo na ye ndore ne ye sha asase ne so ma nti ade na ebi mu nya ne sa
ebi mu nya ne sa because I said medical Canada say if you about the side na bema side na say if you about the side that a bit me about say abano on tukusia se na also tukusia bit me so about say the tubes no emu kwan yasi a bit me so about say awode na ankasa no e bia yare bi o ma anyi se no intimate nam e bit say fiber intimate man na so fiber na kwhye ba bia placenta ne beda ntinyi se intimate na bit me so about say service no problem wo na bit me so afi be man if you are bema no sperm ada say ebi ma ana say ne eba no so no ahodin nim ebi abnormal ana say intumi movie na ni dikan mame cause ne bebre but mame fa ne amanfo betimi atu ho anamo because some of them they cannot prevent it. Okay, if it is ovulation see ohwe ababa wesiso na on person being sent on no basa inside say bi ankobeko family planning clinic ni a chere ni onye no e bi a herbal concoctions ni ma be because me the coffee say e ma won ovulate
really
CHATROOM affects your ovulation too much alcohol will affect your ovulation too much smoking will affect your ovulation we are nema e between it's a lifestyle modification Banyaka no ebia yare any idea service ebia no untimi enya honhwe eba agi se doctor e treat. Okay, ebia wo tumor in the brain na suppress your ovulation. Those ones doctor and betimi ayon bibi.
Because I can't maybe say because I can't ovulation maybe say one na wo disorder in menstrual cycle today one menses no ebo tumor babrodo ebo like in terms of days. Now, so does it affect their fertility?
Yes. If you are always bleeding, no baby can sit in the uterus. It will be washed out. Okay. And now, all menstrual disorders, FRP is because they are not ovulating. And in fact, when it comes to infertility, this is one of the things that can easily be corrected. Yes. So if you have a menstrual disorder, you have to see a gynecologist. Now, if you show me menstrual disorder, that's all. Okay. The other cause I wanted to talk about here, tuber blockade, and it's mainly due to infections, pelvic infections. If you have multiple sexual partners, you are exposed yourself to pelvic infections.
Multiple only Amazon.
Say Obano or mpna for bebre.
Okay.
And now say only one plan back but the plan back on also plan for bebre.
Okay.
Enti Evan sana we ko fire or hanu ya ko fire no ya ko fire aba. Betumi asay with tubes.
Okay.
And now say will be ha on pay. Obeko sebi hospital na onyo makodi hu nkita hu no wafa baby ne akoye ne basa man e be wiase na ni tubes nyina a block ana fibroid so intense but ebinim ho a so munya fibroid a eno so block on tubes minka se fibroid be block tubes there ebinim ho a munya fibroid na a block.
But I'm interested in the fibroid aspect. And then cause fibroid or ba onam how because it's when you're fibroid. And then it is anyama so bad because it's affecting fertility.
The actual cause of fibroid is not known, but we know that it's associated with lifestyle. Okay. And obia, if you have good living, you are predisposed to fibroid. And obia service school tea one time. If you are self boni the masters in the PhD and son of a fire for me. The longer you wait, the higher your risk of developing fibroid. But ocean fibroid, the white population now about 30% of fibroid, and the black population about 40 to 45% of fibroid. So any BB strange, any BB strange. nti na ebinom nya omutimi fa yefum ebisu nya omutimi fa depending on baby a fibroid na kwhye
okay
sa kwhye kwana no dia ene egg bia ntimi machine na sperm bia so ntimi dwa okay
see my next question is every woman capable of being infertile?
Yes, as I said, if you have any woman can get infection if you don't change your lifestyle. Okay, if your partner doesn't change his lifestyle, you can easily get an infection, and that will block your tubes. That's the commonest cause of infertility in our environment.
The infections.
Yes, blocked tubes is the commonest, but there are other causes.
And with the blocked tube, is there a way and papa no bet me add in why it may be a tubes no mama in yamane flow?
Theoretically, it be to me a tubes name, but most of the time, yes, a near juma, but and also in say ultimately we are in the 21st century, modern treatment. Oba baby ami wo say you can say now everybody can have a child. Okay, that's what we usually say, because if you can access the modern treatment, you will easily get pregnancy.
Okay, even with blocked tubes.
Yes. Under your World Menstrual Hygiene Day. Into your infections, no. Is it a way? Maybe I say your menses not in say who you are also to affect fertility.
Yes, so blood is a culture medium. Bacteria can feed on it, so you have to basically wash yourself in the morning and evening and use clean sanitary pad. And then we are saying konenim kanina nka yema menum de ntomagu bi o man say Ghana flag na come
Ghana flag pa.
Say we are saying konenim nti sanitary pad bebre ho, and they are not too expensive, so we advise people use the sanitary pad. But any infection can ascend to the uterus and then finally get to the tubes. It's
all in connection with the infertility, the menstruation. We are saying menstrual hygiene. My question is, many people on shepherd now, twice a day. How long or how often should we change? Because then you can say blood.
It depends on how the person flows.
Okay.
Okay. If you have a normal flow, changing in the morning and evening is okay. If you have a heavy flow, you may have to change 3 or 4 times in a day. Yes.
Heavy flow, menstrual flow.
Now, you have a man also excessive heat can affect your sperm production. Okay. In your normal driver for the VMT, so much can munja no munsi form. Especially cars I can say oven. Oven social driver not engine so. Na heat. Okay. Now it be so also laptop or their two. Now so
I say a laptop.
It's all laptop.
Yes, a laptop. Yes, son and your ear no. Okay. But don't just say Umadu and so come. It's so baby out the busy. So baby out the busy, send a heating so and bomb for baby.
I had that thing, and to me laptop now, my friends see me say, me the sima, me now, so now one day I had the what.
And now again, infections can also block the channel net transport to sperms in the money. Obviously, how no man sperms no a bar na sasa na chi akugu ni junsom. Nti obey bibia so we say bibia beba ba sperm nka ho. Retrograde ejaculation. Ana again obviously how no man na say be sana ya wo no the sperm ni testis ni ntimi produce sperm papa and a genetic and the nipa dey ho hwe nyi gi say oko hospital na you treat you. Ana too much coffee, too much smoking, too much alcohol can also do that. And industrial contaminants, those who work in a big industries. They should be also careful. They have to use their PPEs, protective gear, so that they don't come into contact with the industrial chemicals. Okay.
If a woman is infertile or a man is, remember the say. My infertility, infertility.
Male infertility,
male infertility. Say obi infertile. No, or back hospital, no, no. How do you know? What are some of the signs? Emma who say I'm infertile.
I think your shots you know beside me said then infertility. Until Bana the catcher say opa war. bisa onu kuna atrenfia he na atwe a muhye wo mpra he. These simple questions will let me know whether you have infertility or not. Nothing na maybe bisa questions ahwehwe ni ntia awo no emba na ehwese na awoya wo brafa ebia bra na ba busumba nyasa se bia baba ko ana se emba kra bi okra ni kru akonto nso si opeba. Any possible
because spends one famuna
so you don't go papa and get say you can't infertility for some you can't sex. You are talking about penis in the vagina. You are not talking about oral sex or the other forms of sex. You say penis in the vagina, that's the type of sex you are talking about. It's your baby son some near her senior near manity answer. Na ya examine we are na fe se lab bi o se ya ni ya sa hwehwe mu ni nyina nti ene ye wie be hu se ada say tube na block na on to kosia ana se sperm no ana ho atechima nti ne ho atechima no ne start afi ho
now what can be on ovulation. Now reading about these kind of things meaning say I see even in ovulation or ba maybe I won't do hospital, but ovulation, there are certain things you can also check. Emma who say I'm very fertile, and I say I'm otherwise. So I discharge is here, but you me I can be found.
Yes, overshare discharge na eba no. Sabi eba tin usum obin saye.
Mama bisa.
Ovulation ya ba pe usum pe obin sati. Usum pe obin se ati. Na eba bebre. O share tamadi your menses no the mid cycle period you say after discharge no baby be but I discharge na say clear innocent okay clear like water okay and it's odorless okay that's the kind of discharge we are talking about until some have been sat and now we say we do fun so mu ahihye mu ayo do and it depends on the individual. Some people will have severe pain. In fact, and also cause infertility because when the woman is in severe pain, she will not like to have sex. So we basing us see our one in mind. No, see it me bisa say ovulate that time then away because some of them will simply avoid their husbands because they are in pain. But the woman say egg, you know, it can survive for 48 hours. But it can only be fertilized within the first 24 hours when it is released.
Obey them who say egg release.
Such science in the account myself.
Exactly.
And you'll be on the be who say or releasing the egg. And tin and the WHO say you should have sex 2 to 3 times a week for 1 year. Okay, so if you do that, then you have adequate exposure of the eggs to a sperm. So what it means is that every 3 days there must be a sperm in the genital tract.
Every 3 days.
Yes.
That's right. someone
so when
told me,
someone
told me say during ovulation or no egg in about it. You see, you know, abdomen. The pain. One side of it is so painful. That means that is where the egg is coming from. Yes. How true is that?
Yes, that's true. That's what I said. That some people, the pain is so severe.
I thought it was just like the full, like abdominal pain.
Some people will have diffuse pain. Others will have it on one side.
One side, okay.
Young coming from there was a meaning for time and Mama Manzamadra or affect one sperm and one offended fertility. I don't know how true that is.
So time mama name so bia na o henia tina henia na yekese ti henia na yekese a and ene be bitimi affect sperm production but it depends for most of the time ba esako.
Are there types of infertility?
Infertility when you say there are only 2 types. The one that we say primary na se nipa no fa ye fun da. Okay, and a secondary che say wanyim pen maybe a wawo bako and now for you from and I say and now for you from no akwaku no it does basically does a difference, the primary and the secondary.
So you mean there can be someone who has given birth?
Yes.
But after the first child maybe that's why you're infertile.
Yeah, it's just like that. Infertility.
Wow.
Probably something might have changed. Maybe
yes.
The lifestyle be.
Maybe now on your infection be my tubes are blockade. And I say no drugs be a suppressing the ovulation.
Wow. And I think that when it still comes to menstruation, once I know beyond what the normal 28-day cycle.
Yes.
Into more 31. How do these people know when they are ovulating? Because a woman may say ovulation, also you wouldn't get pregnant.
You have to use the signs as we talk about the discharge and then the pain, and breast engorgement. Basically, these are the signs that every woman has to look out for.
Okay.
But there's this misconception out there. Say, menstruate here, exactly 14 days, you will ovulate.
It's a misconception.
Yes, that is not the case.
Okay, so it's from the experts.
It's the other way around.
Okay.
Say, ovulate here, exactly 14 days, you will menstruate.
Oh, really?
Okay. So it's the other way around.
Okay.
It is 28 days. 28 minus 14 is 14. See, all country for menstrual period now, we have 14. But somebody who is 35 days, only country 14 now, okay. You have to subtract 14 from the 35. Then you get the day of ovulation. I hope what you say. It is more. It's almost written now. You can predict the day you ovulated in the last month.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, so they are Daniel
Butu because you are following in our say 28 days. When you be on there 28 days. To overshare all cycle, say, we will acquire 21 days. And 21 days, no, or menstruative we are no ovulity. And those people easily miss their ovulation. Yes. They easily miss their ovulation.
I mean, everyone should know her ovulation date.
Yes.
Because it's really going to help. So that time now with Mia was up Are there
these days there are more than there are apps on the Android and the iPhone.
Hey, so. Computer age.
Yes.
But dog, my baby said myself. I send be here.
Hey, what you say? Then send be how?
On Chebi, na your call from your cocoa. You call you cool. You call my friends at a give it to. No, they do a big them. I say every attachment is dear come on. May you for no budget want to do a mama will be a feta, cause a boy, a papa, and dim feeding. Yen it is benzene as this attached thing. Doesn't have to be
attached sana mati, is so in Asana. In fact, so nam clients who now do be possible to somewhat charge your battery. Son of my friend. But I have not come across any scientific evidence yet. Yes. But I'm woman sometimes some kind.
But doc, we are interested in nutrition. We are interested in that question, the nutrition. What are some of the things that affect infertility? That is one part, section A. Section B, what are some of the things I want to say to boost our fertility?
Okay. I say vegetables and our fruits. Yeah, okay. And for the men, this fruit, red grape, okay, boosts fertility very, very well.
And also,
red grape, yes. It's mainly fruits and vegetables. That is what everybody needs. When you take fruits and vegetables, the body performs at optimal level.
Okay.
But things like caffeine is something that we need to avoid if we seriously want to have children. Yes. If you seriously want to have children.
Where can we find the caffeine? Because maybe the caffeine, my layman is in coffee. But I hear there are caffeine in other things. What are some of the things?
Tea, for example. I don't want to mention specific names.
Yeah.
Yes, otherwise it has a marketing.
Yeah, sure.
Tea, for example. I mean, we have decaffeinated tea. Okay. So if you don't see the decaf on it, there's 100% chance that it contains caffeine. Taking it once a while, it's not a problem. But what I want to say is that if you have problem with fertility, then cut down on those things.
Is that the only one that contains caffeine? I heard about soft drinks. How true is that?
Yes, the so-called energy drinks on the market. The energy they are referring to is the caffeine. Okay. most of the energy drinks on the market is caffeine that they contain.
Okay.
Yes. So, as I said, if you seriously want to have a child, then you better stay away
From
so
caffeine.
that you can have optimal function and production of sperms.
Okay. What are some other things it can affect your fertility apart from caffeine? Yeah,
I think that's the main.
Basically,
yes.
Yeah, normally.
And drinks now contain satrin. Yes, satrin. Satrin is a sweetener.
Okay.
It's a sweetener. Yes.
It's malt, Fanta, Coke. Nina contain beer.
Coke contains sugar.
Okay.
Malt is sugar. But there are other drinks. Again, for marketing reasons, I don't want to mention the names. Otherwise, those companies will come after me. So you when you buy them, read what is on it before you take it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Are there socio-economic factors or influences that come with infertility?
Yeah, infertility is a big problem. When you take the individual, it comes with psychological problems, stress. Some people become so frustrated that they don't even know what to do. Some, especially those who had maybe an abortion before, they begin to live with guilt. They begin to think that it is their own problem. Yes. And then also sense of failure setting. By an environment you must say oba amwa esi onyo oba se ko esi esi krampo esi onyo oba. So there's this feeling of lack of femininity. Okay, yes, on the part of the women, and lack of masculinity on the part of the men. And then also they tend to throw big money after treatment. They move from place to place looking for treatment, and at the end of the day their savings is eroded. Affected. And some of these investigations are very expensive. If you look at the average, the income of an average Ghanaian, you say those investigations are expensive, and some of the drugs are also expensive. The other thing is it can lead to divorce. Okay, there'll be so much tension in the house that they may be divorced. Some of them may think that again, they also bring infidelity in the home. Sometimes the man thinks that the problem is the woman. Sometimes the woman also thinks that the problem is the man. So let me try elsewhere and see. And then it also brings about polygamy. Because others would like to have
more than one woman.
Yes, more than. Yes. If you look at the family, for example, it can also bring severe tension between the two families. Yeah. Because there will be accusation and counter accusations all over the place. And it also puts a huge stress on our resources, the health system. If you go to a typical gynecologic clinic, for example, majority of the cases you see are infertility patients. Okay. And that is a huge burden on the health resources.
Let me hold on a little. Let's invite our viewers. I'm sure they will want to call us and then ask us questions. In Tebusha for your beer phone lines no 02075666185. 02075666185. Facho mo frɛ ebia wo question bia doc wa ha obeyi wa no. Ebia also wo ye fence apo bi hye bia anyame bia we use ana bibia aboa with fertility so ye betumi ahwe. Nti facho mo frɛ ye doc. Oh, hold on. Hello. 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 Oh, Pacho san frey back way. Thank you. Doc Pacho also.
And it also affects productivity because instead of nipa no be ko adwuma no. So ko huni doctor Sifa.
A minute please. Hello. 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 Oh. Okay. Please call back here. Okay.
Se otifiem po sebi so hwe TV crown po na se story ne fa wo ho ne ayi pe
no e basa
oh enti ade chikra no kwadwuma ontimi give off the best. So that's the impact of infertility in society.
Hello. 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 Oh, what's happening? Directors, watch your share my phone lines now. Hello. Hello. Yeah, good evening. Hello, good evening. Pacholo, I will TV volume ne kakramae. Oh. Pacho fra, lower the volume on your TV set. Men tie ohun fit TV no. E person no din komo fa phone nim. Tim pacho ya na why is my why? Yeah, that's it, doc.
Yeah, inti infertility is so no. I mean, it's a huge burden psychologically and financially.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Pacho didn't baby afraid. Pacho lo our TV volume ne my kakra. Rose Pacho yeti.
Good evening,
Nyame adom.
You offer infertility once in a while and take it. Not just in India, question number one of the thing say. Is there any cause that is here? I say, sensible is here as here.
Okay.
I don't know where you get my question.
Pacho ani.
Sent beba besia asi.
Pacho ya te pa. Okay. Pacho you. Pacho.
That is question one. Question two.
Oh, okay.
The question is about the idea to do a
okay, okay, Pacho you. And you be yano. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no cre say yeah, IVF for takrade.
Pacho IVF no be obecheche mu.
Yes, IVF near your takrade ni. Yeah, na.
Okay.
Na question edi kan obi say no.
Pacho ye ntwa no odo obi person say.
Okay. Hello. Yeah, sweetheart. Good evening. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, who's in a baby a Fefi?
Good evening.
Yeah, who's in a baby a Fefi?
Yeah, that's 7.
Okay. Yankasa.
Hello?
Hello, dear. Yankasa.
Doctor can say, young big fruits degree.
It's you know.
Okay. Yes, Dr. Bakacho. Yeah, that's it.
Fruits yeah, ma'am, I think all of them are okay.
Okay.
Any of them are okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Into sentinel.
Okay.
Sentinel, the normal vaginal discharge should be clear, should not itch, and should not smell. Okay. It's a smell much. I say BB.
But a minute. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening. Pacho, didn't baby our free. Oh. Please, when you call, lower the volume on your TV set. Am I a feedback or high to me didn't come? Yepamocho. Okay.
Petit sent you ma ibia na infection
Pacho a minute. Hello. Hello. Yeah, hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, I'm Pacho didn't baby out free.
Good evening. The first no more. The first one, the second is of that. after your period, you know, how many days before you have sex with your husband?
Okay, yeah, that's it. But see, after your period, how long does it take before you can have sex with your husband?
Immediately after your period, you can have sex with your husband.
Okay.
Yes.
Immediately. So, major need jaiba and no patch.
Let me have a sex.
Okay.
Sister, oh yeah, papa, no, that's a maybe guy fine.
No. Don't watch now. You in India.
Sentinel. That make a bit me as infection or ebi so betimi ay say cancer bo ahyase no no betimi so aba say yare bi wo awodi anim enti obehu doctor no aye nhwehwemu no ohu nia adokodia ehawa no treat there should be no scent over there. The only place that smells is the skin, the hairy part. Because that one is normal skin like any part of the body. But apart from that, the vagina itself should not have any scent.
And see, one of them was spray. What's the scent happened to was spray? That was a bit.
I don't know.
You know, false information. They want to tell them we use
idea bako pe and I was called vagina or clean water.
So
clean water and febia and koshisha.
The person hot chair where tight. Hello. Hello.
It's just like the mouth. We don't spray our mouth, do we?
Hello.
We play the from Ukraine.
It's a mouth. Any hospital so. Hello. 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 Oh,
anxiety. That can it cause infertility?
Yes, anxiety will suppress your ovulation. Okay. Because everything is controlled by the brain.
The mind.
In fact, it makes the whole thing a vicious cycle. I want him back, or dream home, so and also my warning back. It's not a whole cycle. Yes. Until mesre, you know, Modia war champion. Because they wasn't matters for.
Hello. Yeah, hello, good evening.
So, the next person I'm presenting is the person no, as my and then the person is of Patrick. You know, the period. Maybe my this month of 28, yeah, and 28. Let me do that. But 3 days nature. Okay. 3 days nature. You check for how many days and Sana, you may have banana and Sana that's another.
Okay, Mpacho you. And then a dog can't say when you're here, I'm Johnny try nowadays.
And 3 times a week.
3 times a week. And no, they are very honey boho.
3 times a week. 3 times.
That's your minimum.
Hey, we have 7 days in a week. Oh, dog, and they are the hard. Hello.
It's time to someone didn't know.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. I'm son to Yanka. Hello. Oh. Na menstruation now kind Obi Kacha me says some people ovulate within menstruation. How true is that one?
It's not common.
Okay.
It's not common. Yeah. Near a more short menstrual cycle. If you are for 6 days. Then the cycle no see 21 days.
Okay. A minute, please. Hello.
It can easily coincide.
Hello.
But it's not common.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello. I can hear you. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, my sister.
Good evening.
Yeah. Pacho, didn't baby our free.
Good evening. My name is Mrs. Allen.
Oh, okay. Yes, dear, we are listening.
I'm calling from Cape Coast.
We are listening to you, dear.
Yes. Every day I have your line, Mrs. That's the 3 times every 2 that is the least.
What is you?
But my question is, the men produce the sperm every, I think, 2 days or 3 days. Every day,
and only a 7. And only a 7. It's not missing every day. Oh, there is a back door. Yamen count.
But why?
That was going to be my next question before the call.
And Sasa.
Now, doc, even if not every day, not saying all can research as so and say every 2 days now. Saying yeah, or yes, some days I didn't put spam number.
Nyame can say at least every 3 days there must be a sperm in the genital tract. Okay, that is if you want to get pregnant. But if you want to have fun anytime, it is yours. You can do it anytime.
Yes. We are doing the thing for the sperm to be released. Now, you're not sperm be am like
every day.
Yes. And Sasa. So the testes are always producing. Okay. It produces and stores. There's another part in the scrotum that the sperm is stored over there.
Okay.
So there's continuous production for storage.
Okay. Okay. Doc, but you can't IVF no say you can't IVF then na.
You can't IVF. First obi ohonoma service na ni tubes.
But a minute please. Hello. 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 Yeah, good evening. Hello, good evening. Pacho, didn't baby out please lower the volume of your TV set.
Oh. Low.
Low TV volume no kakrama e. Doc Pacho yeti.
Fancy bia unse se ban be mada sperm no be fa ko fa tube nim. Na ko share egg no. E fertilizer
bia. A minute. Hello. 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 Please reduce your TV volume. Hey. Police and patrol bibi mama why? Yeah, that's it.
Nti ebi a it is a tube ni musia. Sperm ni ntimi nkon ko shia egg no. Nti ne be ni say o si yi egg ni babontin. Ne the sperm ni na shia na fertilize. Fertilize via ne de akoshe awodie. And because it happens in the lab, no, ebinumu fe no test tube baby. So basically the process of bringing the sperm together with the egg, is done outside the body. Okay.
It's ideally no nyakopon ye ne se bibia bekoso
inside. Na bibi ba outside. Na area na the ashe.
Hey, more challenging God.
Challenging God because so both we are severe no or the bibia she Adam sir. Or the bibia she Adam sir. Yes, I'm Quebec so bonus aeroplane or challenging God.
Anyway,
or Indian or no idea my Tia the say over talent now because no was you no polishing. Na the age mama society so and so fast.
But what is the chances? So what are the chances of having
a baby
surviving in the womb or to them?
The baby surviving in the womb. Say IVF theoretically.
Odo?
Okay, I mean hello?
Hello?
Yes, sweetheart. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, your name
is... I'm going to Ikea, and
Ikea Yanko?
Yes, my name is Ikea, and I just have a question about fibroids.
Okay.
Recently, I was actually diagnosed with that, and the doctor's recommendation was to have it removed.
Okay.
But I do not have kids yet, so after checking with or getting a second opinion, the best advice was not to go with it. Just take my time, and maybe once I, marry, have a child, in the process of delivery, the fibroid can be removed. But now the question I have for Dr. Mrs. But so I think that most doctors nowadays push for women to get the fibroids removed. Although I understand it ends up competing with the growth of the child, majority of the time we realize the removal of the fibroids actually ends up causing more infertility issues than leaving it in for the woman to have a child. And after childbirth, like I said, now have it removed. So please, what's your thoughts on that?
Okay. Thank you, dear. Doc.
She didn't tell us where she was calling from.
Fibroid say on so problem yemfa sanka. This a fibroid ne bia otutu aso dia na ese so yinifio na nya waso bi. Obi wana fibroid no oye bra na ase ne ya ontimi nkwadwuma je sokoda hospital. Such a person when you fibroid na wa ha no.
Oh, when say fibroid na cause say
obi o ha ne de sanity.
Okay.
Obi so ho no ma oye bra na entwa. Se when you fibroid na that konam krom sa na o twa. Because ne moja nyina asa. Nti ano je se oyi fibroid no. Obi so no ma fibroid na ye kese ama na funa ye so bi onyin ba busumi isia. Iti awodi ni mo tintin sperm cross sumi a ndu ba bia so ko ono sa nipa na wono be twa emba teji se oyi fibroid ne mo fibroid ne yakitua bi na ba bia hye no emben cavity na ene yentam emfansanka was so do sakoka every operation runs the risk of compromising the tubes. Every operation has that risk. It is a honey panabia emfansanka. Te bia na doctor osiko yi ne be bia de ne da no
never had
na anasi bia na wo complain bi nti no ka say yenko yi.
And that's what in Sabeka.
Yes.
In the second opinion, no no bisa say what advice say on German in Fanensanka. Say
hard dia na say ensum bebrea.
Okay.
Can be managed.
Yes, can be managed. Yes.
Okay.
But not today, ebi mo so wa fibroid ne abawia, ebi wa fibroid na sa abofa ne yin odu a certain month dia wotumi ya abofa ne fi womb no mu. That is when so feed the fibroid no ne abofa compete.
Yes, say fibroid wo hono nyi senso wo ho a you try say you be could do at least 38 weeks.
Okay.
And sana say baby na. But most of the time, you know, nyamiadum itimi kwa busumen kron ansa. Most of the time, yes, there be a better ni panel or money pain here. The ne kwa admission here. So no kakra. Need a sanity. Because fibroid no only baby be compete for blood and a space. Now ebia say a basoko ACS depending on senior fibroid ni tell me be a channel. Doctor ni bit me decide say obeyi and say onji because ebia baby a channel do say can assemble. Yeah. Yes. And now we bisa the success rate of IVF. Let me start from this side so that you understand properly. Between the ages of 20 and 24, on the part of the women, anytime you have sex, anytime you're ovulating and you have sex, with a man with good sperm, the chances that you get pregnant is 20 to 33%. After 24 years, the chances that you get pregnant is only 20%. But IVF raises it to about 40%. In fact, now with the modern technology coming, we are going to about 60, 70, 80%.
That is a sure assurance.
So it's just that when somebody does IVF and she doesn't get pregnant, she gets so disappointed as if IVF is not good. In fact, it gives a better chance of getting pregnant.
Okay.
But the natural chance is only 20%. Yes. Oh dear, for any tutu, so nyanko panya ni sa anka. Let me say with you, ukita bese 17.
17
children.
Ah. Hello, hold on. Hello. Hello. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. My name is Enyo, and I'm calling from Westland.
Okay, Enyo, let's hear you.
I have a question for Doc.
Okay.
In case you have a fibroid and you are pregnant, can you give birth through the normal pushing or you have to be like you have to go through the casting session.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, and also it depends. Say, who are fibroid now? Yeah, and you be just a wow. Baby, son of fibroid na be the akora na nim mechanical obstruction. And I say baby a shano akora ni tiba fibroid nso hye ho no ni tiba beka. Eti ye hwe baby a hye ene ne kese and send you decide say be CS and na CS. And ebi wa fibroid nti akora no kwanti mi ndane no ho no wa biam. And no say dey just say ye koyo CS.
Okay.
It's automatic.
Your outside call, but unfortunately we couldn't really pick you. If you can hear us now, bet me a free back. Now you maybe you really want to have an interaction with you, so please call back. Okay.
But Doc, what do you think should be the the IVF no the surest?
No, no,
surest in the sense that say yes, a percentage natural.
It's higher than the natural one.
Higher than we want to encourage in your nominate mama you discourage, especially one of what try be. Na ebi our first time
on sankobi. Sahodino ho dia on sankobi. Was it say 77 no kunu eti.
I first
time honeymoon. Mbetimi aba bibia nsi. Be able to me and actually na BBS. Sana IVF so a probability. But the good thing about IVF is say we select the best embryos. The best egg, best embryo before we transfer. That is why it has a higher chance. But if you leave it to nature, a bit about say egg in the and then so you may not get pregnant.
But now cancer say on IVF. I heard you say will be or bet me IVF or be bad disappointed. Are there chances say to me fail?
Yes, and I make us say theoretically the success rate is about 40%. But even these days, I mean, we are getting improvement. We are getting something around 70%. Wow. Yes. So there's always a chance that you may not get pregnant. And as I said, it's better than trying to get pregnant on your own. Okay. If you don't have any problem, trying to get pregnant on your own, your chances is only 20%. Then when you have problem, your tubes are blocked, for example, then your chance is 0. So if IVF gives you 40%, you are better off than somebody who doesn't even have a problem. Sure. I hope you get the argument.
So, Doc,
so people should not get discouraged. IVF is just giving everybody, it's like education, give everybody an equal chance to go to school. Then let the person decide what he wants to do
with their lives.
Yes.
So, Doc, round up for us in totality, all that we have mentioned. If we summarize, not any viewers, not
yes. See, send can see IVF, infertility, and they say only. Obani be matna afi baako. Oma make sure say na otwi bia oma nya kra no be miensa na nyisia no emma. Enti enu no piwo no mo ware 3 months no ma rush to hospital. No mo kwa kope edu. Mpache enye sanete. O say ana say obi on ma wa quantum weekend nkwa no ni kun ehia. Out in the yes, and also cover infection near the Bama a man hour actually. But there's hope. We are in the 21st century, and we say that now everybody can have a child, provided you have the means. Okay. Now IVF, but you can't IVF. I think that's the term the layman understands. But in the lab, there are so many things that we do to achieve conception. So there's modern technology. Maybe a man about mumbu. So just talk to your gynecologist. If that gynecologist can't help you, he will definitely refer you to another facility where you can receive help.
Okay. So, Doc, I want to give an opportunity. go for at IVF so obi wo ho nhyede ni baby aye bi nyame adomo ye bi ye be say wo de number to dwa e bi after the show no we be person be frɛ aha na wa chen baby awo bi hospital no wona wa ba bi ho simpacho
my number is 0244 816 430.
Pacho afi no bi afa pen ni paper. So wait me aboso ama ye bi
0244 816 430. Yes.
So mo frɛ wa o be church o mo be.
But location mo ifa.
O me adwuma Takrade. Yes. Takrade na me adwuma.
Okay. Nti pacho when your doc ni number. Wa o pese oni ni dinkita ho e bia nyama ni bi o ha nya set so ne beka. Ye pon a obetumi afre no odo any final word.
Yeah, mama kind there doc aka some mo aka makoma to me o say busa for there is hope. O che there hope wo ho. Hope no any hope. Nti mama ye ma ye na ba mu grab bebre. But whilst we wait for nyame bebo ekwana ma na yenzema toto ye we na wo ze ho no. Ma said let us live a normal life. Mama ye get too depressed, be so anxious. Obey ye mpa jobi neze na ebi area ne ye no na wo so ze ye set as it's a social something into ye nya nedam ye bobo ye ho nya bobi bobo
that's a doc Nyamisha. Thank you for coming all the way.
Dr. Jimani
Nyamisha, we've had a nice time and I've learned a lot.
Sure.
I'm sure say your viewers and so will feel no smooth nyama baby mo amofre so I'm sure your questions have been answered one way or the other. Won't be be asset any kind no dog the number to ja your pon a obetumi afren no akoko hu no ahan Takrade there is just a stone to if you akra Westlands if I want mo frɛ na you can meet him in Takrade. Yada mo ase mo amhwɛ ye wo Facebook mo send him comments. Unfortunately today we couldn't go on Facebook to really read out the comments no, but yada mo ase mo amhwɛ ye mo motifi so amofrɛ ye nyame enham bebre Mr. Owusu Nyamisha for calling. Area Kasa back door. Mr. and Mrs. Anand, thank you for doing the watching. My crew members, Yadamwasi, always for being there for us. Operation 5 girls in Yoguso. Yena yaka 5 girls, but girls now, Baba, we want more girls because there's still room to train more girls into who or now you're interested in learning a skill, bead making, makeup artistry. Hey, Bibia opeso yebia me pacho. You put a number na your boy, you know. And the other screen is no. Your point patch sign free. Now you know endim komo. Na yan child baby skill training ni air course. Yes, my mom free operation 5 girls. You go so ladies are my ready. My crado. So mbesua ejuma. Ya da sponsors and so as say Becky K Spa and Salon Services. They be omoye ye tinwi e maye ye kone natural crana still Becky K idea. Beauty care no. Ohwe ye nimu we are looking so beautiful. All thanks to Becky K Spa and Salon Services. Who Atadwe Milk and so and that discussion I is so tight. Atadwe Milk no meant to me. But Auntie Fosti, she always provides this for us. God bless you. Fortune juices or any program beer wherever you are in this country. Yebeba. So bolo na ope. And now mix. Atadwe Milk, coconut. What do you need? Nini na fortune juices. Ebe ya maukama. Inti anytime you need them, just call them on 0244 508818 0244 508818 from Ombechawatum. Yeah, that's it. Yami Aduma next week. Now next 2 weeks in so she want edi 1 year. Yedi 1 year pan na ye hear more sponsors. We need sponsors on board. She. Me if you she. Say what she want into the ebedi she edi 1 year. We need sponsorship. Into our person obuayen to achieve, to go on and to continue with this program. Your person or friend number na ye dia to screen so na ye ni wo enkasa. Nyame aduma next week. Ye be share. Bye bye.